Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to say a warm welcome to Copenhagen. I don't know whether that's the right word today because it's a bit cold, and it's going to be colder for your information. But welcome to Denmark and wonderful Copenhagen, and to the biggest cruise port in the Baltic region. And thank you for attending in this conference. I'm delighted to welcome you to the third GreenPort conference and to see so many important participants from all over Europe. Denmark is surrounded by water, and we have a coastline of about 7,300 kilometers. And about half the country is in water. And it consists of 140 islands. So shipping and transportation of goods and passengers are very much in our DNA. Despite being a small country with only 5.7 million inhabitants, the Danish shipping companies handle around 7% of the total world tonnage and transport 10% of the world seaborne trade. So consequently, Danish shipping companies such as Maersk, Norden and DFDS and many others are important players in the global shipping world. And this is one of the reasons why you will find 4 maritime conferences in Copenhagen in this week. So if you have problem by finding taxis, that is the reason. We are more than 4,000 delegates attending these conferences together. All these activities show that Copenhagen is very important for shipping and the city, and we are delighted to be part of this. There are a dense port network in the Baltic Sea with approximately 250 different ports. And the cruise port in the Baltic Sea received this year 2,550 cruise calls with 4.4 million passengers. And it's one of the oldest and busiest routes in the world with 10 different countries around the Baltic Sea. Northern Europe and Baltic are the biggest, the third biggest, unfortunately not the biggest, but the third biggest market in the world. We have a very short season from the beginning of April to mid-October, and CMP receives every year more than 300 cruise calls with more than 700,000 passengers and 240,000 crew members from 140 different countries. Nearly 25% of these guests are from Germany, and then followed by USA, UK, Italy, and Spain. In this season, we have received nearly 70 different cruise ships from 33 cruise lines. And the first ship arrived this year, the 10th of April, and we still have 6 to go, whereof 2 of them are Christmas cruises. We expect the market to grow between 3 to 5% in the next couple of years. So hopefully within the next 5 or 10 years, we will reach the 1 million passenger level. About 45% of all the calls are turnaround calls here in Copenhagen. And that generate almost 4,000 seasonal jobs and nearly 200 million euro to the various stakeholders, such as the port, airport, brokers, incoming, hotels, taxis, restaurants. And according to our latest survey, each turnaround passenger spends approximately 210 euro per day, which is almost 3 times as much as a normal transit passenger. Last year, we opened in Copenhagen a new 1,100-meter dedicated cruise quay with 3 terminals, each 3,300 square meters, and that was an investment of about $100 million. And with the most modern wastewater facilities in Europe, and they are able, each terminal are able to handle 300 cubic meters of wastewater per hour per ship. Cruise ships are being handled at 4 different locations in Copenhagen, and we can take up to 9 ships at the same time. And we are for the moment looking whether we should build a 4th terminal, and if we do so and take the decision, it could be put in place in about 4 to 5 years. On a busy day, there are more than 25,000 guests and 7,000 crew members visiting the port. So from time to time, we are very busy. We are also in Malmo, and there we have 3 facilities, and we can take up to 3 middle-sized ships at the same time. And we are also, in a few years, we will be in Visby on the Swedish island Gotland, where we in 2018 will open a new cruise facility able to take 2 big ships at the same time. According to the latest new building order book, 49 ships are being built and going to be delivered until 2022. And that adds another 160,000 bed nights to be filled every week. So in our opinion, the future looks much brighter than we have seen over the last 3 to 5 years. I'm looking forward to these days, as well as to the next couple of days, with many interesting and important issues on the agenda. And I just heard yesterday that the emission of sulfur is reduced by 60% in Denmark. The sulfur content, or the sulfur in the air, is measured at 3 different centers. So I mean, the sulfur directive has already had its impact here in Denmark. So it's quite remarkable, 60% less than last year. So once again, very welcome to wonderful Copenhagen. Thank you.